right, 1, 2, 3, I got it all working. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, first time ever Saturday night here at King's Pizza. And of course, we brought you, we all know it all feels funny being here in the daytime. It's like when you stay too long at a one-night stand and shit, when you wake up the next day, like, who is this chick? Like, fuck, I gotta get out of here. Like, oh. Hopefully she ain't married and her husband ain't coming in. And they're like, oh, I gotta get out of here before I get killed. Like, oh shit. That's just my life. No, y'all gotta agree with that. All right, y'all. So we designed this because we need some time. All of us is really trying to be good comedians and get some time. So we're gonna get everybody like 15 minutes until people start coming. If more and more people start coming, then the times are gonna go down. But please rock the mic, perform for the cameras. They're all right there, recording everything you do. And more and more people is checking out the channel. If you haven't checked out the channel, it's Paco Loco Hawaii. We can see all the videos that we've been doing, and you can watch yourselves, all right? So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you your host for the afternoon, evening, the golden hour. Here's the golden child himself. Ladies and gentlemen, please, round of applause for Kenny Paco.
Thank you, Paco, the golden child. I don't know about that, but this seems like a waste of a microphone, doesn't it? Oh boy. Thank you for coming out, guys. First daytime microphone. Comedy and vitamin D in the same room for the first time in a while. You know what was real funny was seeing Paco sit that shit up during the daytime, bro. He used to look like a DJ preparing for a set at night. Now he looked like the fucking Geek Squad. So to commemorate this occasion, we're going to do a lot of time and we're going to do something a little bit different. Since we have a smaller group tonight, since we're trying out something a little bit different on Saturdays to kind of distinguish the mics, we're going to be doing a feedback mic tonight. So you're going to be doing a regular set, whatever length you'd like. Obviously, to start off, you could do 10, 12, 45, whatever you like. And then we're going to give you the audience, the other comedians, anyone can participate. We're going to be giving you 2 minutes of feedback, constructive criticism, any kind of data, whatever, thoughts, reflections, initial, anything that you think might be helpful for the comedian to know. It could be as little as like, hey, you said that word and it seems a little creepier than you intended. I like this concept. I think you could take it this direction, right? Feel free to be as specific as possible. That really helps. And the idea of this is to help you walk away with something to work on, a direction to go in, and more than just the shitty feeling of like, another bomb. Cool? So without further ado, I get really pissed off driving. I hate everyone's driving, because here's the thing, not everyone deserves to drive. Like not all of, like some of you should only fuck who you live around. You don't deserve to fuck in different area codes. Your genitals should not be mobile. Or at least like it should be significantly harder to get a license, right? Like a driver's license. Like I think before taking a driver's test, you should have to take 6 shots. Like let's practice for real life. If you can't drive drunk, you're holding society back. I'm gonna look right at you until you laugh out of discomfort.
I'm gonna put my mask on so you don't see it.
That's a good strategy. That's a good strategy. What's your name, man?
Venky. Venky.
Venky?
Yeah.
Thank you. Good to meet you, bro. I'm Kenny. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Are you a Peter's fan?
Yeah, I'm with him. We went surfing and he was like, let's come with me.
Nice, dude.
And you are? What's your name?
Kenny.
Kenny,
Kenny.
I know it. I'm kidding.
Kenny. Like the South Park. They killed Kenny.
No, I don't know what.
Oh, no, you don't know it at all? Okay, so this animated show back in the early 2000s called South Park. You gotta watch it. It's hilarious.
I wasn't born then. I'm kidding.
When were you born?
I'm kidding. I was born then.
You could either be like 40 or 12, and I have no idea.
12 plus 130.
That's way too much math right now. Okay, this is going terribly.
I should have come.
We're all gonna be feeling that by the end of this. You ever seen Paco set this shit? Nope, we did that. I think the only thing I'm naturally talented at is lounging. Just like not having a straight back. Julia, you can't, just because you're my mentor, you cannot just give me pity laughs, okay?
Now you're fucking mentor.
You are my fucking mentor. Apparently, if you say you regret coming, Paco will give you free pizza. Just putting that out there. It has happened. I don't know about you guys. Hey, Peter. I feel like this is... Yeah, have a slice, man. Have a slice. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a very private person. I don't like to reveal a lot about myself or have a lot like revealed about me, you know? Like I would hate nothing more in the world than for everyone to be able to see my screenshots album. You know, I don't need you to see what inspires me. It's just a collection of cleavage and Naruto memes. It's really depressing. I don't want you to know who I am. I want you to think that I'm this cool Hawaiian fuckboy, not just like a nerd who jerks off to fucking cartoon boobs. Once you fuck someone, you can never masturbate to them again. And some of you are like, yes you can. Not the same. Not the same. You can, but it's going to be one of those ones where like the cum just kind of dribbles out instead. It doesn't it's not going to shoot. See, when your masturbation is fueled by imagination, that's when it rockets across the room. When it's fueled by reality, that's when you get like a bleh. And if you do think about them after you fuck them and it still rockets out, it's just because you were thinking of how they were before you fucked them. You're still imagining, you're trying to picture, no, we're moving on. Told my friend this theory recently that I learned. The theory states that, it's a Sigmund Freud theory, states that you like whatever your mom looks like, right? So I told my friend, if your mom has like blue eyes, then you're gonna like girls with blue eyes. If your mom is tall, you're gonna like tall girls. If your mom has long hair, you're gonna like girls with long hair. And my friend goes, damn, my mom must have had a fat ass. I think we cracked the incest joke, guys. I think we finally figured it out. That's the evolution of my sister's ass joke.
There we go.
Yep. See, what I did there was I made it seem like my friend was weird, but really I was the friend in that story. I switched who is who. Oh, did you guys know that prison TikToks are a thing? Yes. It was on my For You page on TikTok. It's prisoners making TikToks from fucking jail with their phones. I feel like that shouldn't be allowed. But you should take away their phone. That, for a lot of people, that would be a significantly worse punishment than jail. I think that's the future for Gen Z. I think judges are just going to issue like phoneless time, and they're going to scream in court and have mental breakdowns. A lot of Gen Z would much rather get raped every night in jail than not be able to post pictures of it afterwards, you know? There's some potential. How much time am I at?
Like 20 more minutes.
20 more minutes, alright. Okay, heard. Kings, last night, I missed the open mic here for the first time in 6 months. I know, some crazy shit.
What happened? Where'd
It was a fat ass, bro.
you go? Worth it?
I don't know. So which means no. If it's not a yes, it's not worth it. I didn't get to hit it yet is the thing. Went on a date, got dumb drunk, and I said something to the effect of, I bet you won't do Cocoa Head with me at midnight after this. And she was like, whose car are we taking, mine or yours? And I was like, yours, because I have no gas. So we went and did Cocoa Head at like midnight, bro. It was insane. We had both had like 4 shots of tequila. We were so fucked up, but we drove into the district park. It was wide open, the gate was wide open. So we went in, hey Mushroom. No, we tried to do it at midnight. I'm gonna readjust for the room. And we tried to do it at midnight. The gate was wide open, so we went up there. It was totally fine. We didn't fuck, whatever. Came back down. I know. We got back in the car, we tried to drive out, someone had closed the gate and locked it. Someone had locked us inside. What asshole State of Hawaii Parks and Rec employee was hanging out at like 1 in the morning, but they didn't ticket or tow the car is the thing. It's peculiar, right? So we just come back to a locked gate, we're like, oh fuck, now we're stuck. And I was like, cool, I have 5 hours to make this work. But then I realized we'd taken her car. My car was still back at the venue that we had come from, and it was in a towaway zone for 6 in the morning, and the gate didn't open until 6:30. So now I had to get this Uber. So I called this Uber. And here's the thing. I don't know how to explain this part of the story yet, but I was shirtless. So I was getting this Uber, and this lady picks me up. I'm just wearing jeans, shoes, and no shirt. And she gets me to the van, and she goes, what happened to you tonight? It's 3 in the morning, I'm picking you up at Cocoa Head, you're in the middle of the road in jeans. So I tell her everything that happened. I told her that I'm trying to like bang this girl. Me and this girl had made out in her car, but she was like, I don't know if I want to break up with my boyfriend yet, so I want sex tonight. Which I feel like he would be equally upset for making out with me in her car. So at that point, hello dear, we're doing comedy in here. How are you? Would you like to come in and join?
Good. The first time I'm seeing this again, without mask.
Oh, we don't like that.
It's fine. No, I think it's really cool. I was not sarcastic.
Oh, good. Okay. Good. Have a great night.
She looked like a Karen, y'all. We gotta watch She's gonna expose us.
Yeah. She said that with a straight face. She said, oh good, there's out some masks again, yeah?
It's time to spread the COVID.
She said, let me get a camera, I'll be right back. So nice to see you. She's gonna be smiling again.
So what happened with the
Oh, so the Uber driver, so I told her this whole story about how I'm making out with this girl, but she doesn't know if she wants to have sex with me because she's cheating on her boyfriend, and we did Cocoa Head at 1 in the morning, and now our car is stuck. And she said, you know what I think? She said, I'm a pastor. And she had a very thick Samoan accent, swear to God. She was like, I'm a pastor? This is not a good Samoan accent. But she said, I'm a pastor, and I think this is God telling you to straighten your life out. She's like, God locked the gate. I was like, oh shit, you might be right, bitch.
She ho-shamed you into heaven.
She ho-shamed the fuck out, bro. She was roasting me the whole fucking Uber ride back. It was crazy. She was like, I wish I had a son like you, so I could make him stand up in church and show the rest of them what sin looks like. Damn. Just making it personal. She missed my exit like 4 times because she was lecturing me. Oh, you know what else she told me? She was like, you're an attractive young man, but that's temporary. Maybe one day you get into a car accident, half your face is melted off, and all you have left is your soul, so you have to save your soul. We don't have punchlines, we're just talking through. We're just processing on stage. Is there 3 minutes left? Motherfucker, that's counting up.
I just started when you asked.
3.5 minutes? Oh boy. I got back to my car. It started pouring rain too. And she was like, see, God's trying to tell you something. I was like, with rain? He's trying to slut shame me with rain? That's mixed messages. I felt like. So we got my car, drove back. I didn't want to leave the girl with a car by herself, so I went all the way back there, slept for like an hour, and then they finally opened up the gate and I went to work this morning. So I went like 1 hour of sleep. You know what the worst part about getting rejected is? The worst part about getting rejected? It's afterwards when I have to go home and have pity sex with my girlfriend. It's terrible. Paco said some shit earlier about some people, like when you go home with a hookup and then the boyfriend or the husband comes home. I got some camouflage for that on the t-shirt. Right?
There's a mic.
Hey, Joel.
I did not know that. What's
Joel
up,
was
Gary?
like,
He's just here for food.
Joel's like, I came to buy pizza.
Food? I came
What are
here
you all doing here?
I don't come here for food.
Food and drug administration.
We're doing a mic, Joel. Sign up.
I see. I actually have a show at Square Barrel.
Well, do you want to do a warm-up 20?
I would like an Uber outside waiting.
You make your Uber wait, you're a dick. You are an Uber driver too, that's the worst part. You know you hate when people are like, hey man, the second stop is for me, I just need to run in. Whatever, he's gone. So this is camouflage, alright? When a boyfriend or a husband comes home, you just bust out the gay energy. You're just, oh my god, we've been waiting for you all morning, come sit on the bed. Okay, it's hack. It was hack, it was a hack direction. I know that. I think I'm good. I'll stand open for some like 2 minutes of feedback.
I think we should start off with the stepsister shit.
Let me get a pen. Peter wasn't in here. Thank you. Peter, we're doing a feedback mic tonight, so do a set however long you like, and then stand up for 2 minutes of feedback, constructive criticism, thoughts, opinions, shit you liked, shit you didn't like, blah, 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 blah.
I like it when you have a beard, because when you don't have a beard, you look like a mahu. Keep the beard, yeah, look manly, dog.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Good looks.
That's all. What else? Nobody else?
I didn't have much to say, but you're pretty confident. I like that. And when the joke doesn't go well, you're okay. You can get back. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's all I have to say. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for participating and speaking up. Thank you.
I like the idea that the rain is slut shaming you. I think that's really great. That's a great that the rain is slut that she's saying, or that you're like, what the fuck is the rain slut shaming me too? That's cool.
I feel like it obviously needs something more specific, like a specific tag, you know? As to
Yeah,
why it's
tagged in there, but something in there is cool. And
Oh, did I do that?
I do want to know why you're shirtless. I think that would be if there's something juice inside of that. There's something there.
Okay.
Who my Square Barrels?
Specific reason for shirtlessness.
You could do a lot with that pastor driving.
Yeah, I was just thinking like this.
Yeah.
She'll be there every time you make a bad decision in life. You're fucking this girl and you're not married.
That was a big part of her actual speech was the sins of premarital sex.
What's her name?
I don't know how to say it.
Loine? No, I don't know.
It was spelled Loine.
I have a coworker named Lavina and she's Samoan and a pastor. I wonder if that's my fucking coworker.
How old is she?
Youngish?
Yeah, youngish.
Curly brown hair?
I couldn't get a look. She was going to. It was like 4 a.m. and she was like, I have to go to like a morning prayer at 5 after this.
And he was too drunk.
I was very drunk.
I think she doesn't necessarily have to be Samoan. I don't know if she needs to be Samoan. It could be like because maybe some of it's in the act out. It could be somebody that you can play with, that you'd play really well, that could fit well with it. So that you in the car drunk and then her, that could be really like lots of jokes inside of that maybe.
Anything else, Grandma? Should we keep it moving?
I thought the jokes before the Samoan, pastor story, I can't even remember them. I was laughing, so they were good.
You're talking like the short one-liners and stuff like that? Okay.
They were good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I love stories, like that's my thing too, is stories, I think. I just thought I was laughing like consistently at your one-liners.
Don't mind me.
Sorry, I don't know if that's good feedback.
No, that's super helpful. Yeah, there's no such thing as bad feedback at a feedback mic. Okay, cool. Well, I think without further ado, let's just thank you guys very much, first of all. Please give it up for your first comic of the evening, Mr. Paco Loco.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's crazy getting criticism back, because doing the line of work I do, I'm a professional DJ, people all the time, oh, you the shit, you the shit. But that one person that don't like you keeps you up at night. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? That one fucking, it don't even gotta be somebody you know. It just be some random ass person like, ew, you suck. Yo, that shit will fuck you up. Like, they don't even gotta come out. Just don't laugh at my shit. I'm gonna fucking cry when I go home. Like, so Lily, how you coming? Got some pizza there for you. So yeah, free for the criticize, because it does make you better. Because the yes sayers just make you worse. You know what's the total proof of that? Politics. Yeah, you ever been around some politicians? They got a lot of yes men around them. Nobody to tell them no. And when you actually tell them no, all of a sudden, oh no, you're gonna destroy the country. You're destroying freedom and liberty. Oh, like, fuck out of here. I like talking about politics. I know people don't like talking about politics, but that's the reason why we do comedy, is to talk about things that people are not afraid to talk about. Talk about things that people, you just say, oh, it's taboo, because every once in a while you're going to hit a point, boop, and you're going to change the world with a joke. For real, like, I really believe that, so you never know. Like, who changed the world with jokes? One of my favorite comedians of all time, George Carlin. George Carlin's with the 7 dirty words. It was like shit, fuck, motherfucker, some shit. Like, you mean? I was like, I think we need a new one, a new 7 words you can't say. And I guess in the words you can't say, can't even say the whole N-word. You can't even say vinegar no more. You can't, no, you're gonna get in trouble. You can't say trans, because then Randy Morgan gonna jump you. You can't say midget. Why you can't say midget no more? Like, I like midget. I was cool, like. What other words we can't use? You never know, because they change up. Like, you can't even say Mr. Potato Head no more. It's just Potato Head. You don't gotta say the whole Mr. no more. You know about that? They really made that, they changed it up. The whole world's changing. And I've been saying this for a while because I'm old, and when you get old, like, the world really, I remember the time when a phone call cost a dime, like, for real, like. Now it's like I don't even know how much a phone call costs no more, like, because I got unlimited and you can call everywhere and I got the whole world of information in my pocket. This is amazing to me. It's amazing to me because for me, information, and we had this thing called, listen up kids, encyclopedias. It was these things called books, like, and it was in this thing called paper, and then we put them on. It was a horrible way of transferring information. Because it was easily stealable. Like, I used to go to the library and steal books. I was poor. Like, if I like a book, whoop, take out the little tag, whoop, you walk out with it. I owe public library so much money. Like, it's bad. But the thing is, like, that book gone, that knowledge is gone. Like, nobody else is going to read that book, especially in the public ghettos. Nobody gives a fuck about us. That's why I used to go to the libraries in the rich neighborhoods. Like, I may not look like it, but I'm a college graduate, yeah. I graduated from a party school. That shit was fucking awesome. I used to be a camp counselor with kids, and I used to try to get kids into college all the time. You know how you tell kids in college, like, yo, you gonna get so much pussy in college. Like, go to college. Like, you don't understand. It's like 15 girls to every 1 guy in college. Like, for real. And if you're a minority, everybody wants to pay for you to go to college. Like, so go to college. Like, and white people, you know how y'all get to be minorities? Go to a black college. Swear to God, they gonna pay for it. Y'all gonna be the minorities over there. Well, I went to a black college, and that's how I got the nickname Paco. Yeah, let me give you the origin story of that. Like, I got the nickname Paco because I too pledged a fraternity. And when you pledge a fraternity, they give you a fucked up ass name. Like, they always give you a messed up, like, your worst trait. And my worst trait was that I was Puerto Rican. So I'm like, what the, all right, whatever, like, you know what I mean? So they was just like, Taco! I'm lucky my name ain't Taco Loco. I'm really happy they switched it to Paco, because it was Taco for a while, and then it was like SA for a while, and then Paco just stuck for a minute. Nelly, what up? All right, we getting people here. We might have to cut people time. All right, so yeah. I'm in the fraternity that I'm in is actually awesome. It's Omega Psi Phi. It's a black fraternity. And I got like these awesome people in the fraternity that you just look up to. And so we got like Michael Jordan. I was just watching a documentary. Greatest basketball player of all time. They've got a whole basketball all-star team. Shaquille O'Neal is in my fraternities. Vince Carter. Like, we got these awesome basketball players. Then there's me. I'll fuck it up. But no, we also got some great comedians in our fraternity. D.L. Hughley's in my fraternity. Who else is in my fraternity? We got this other comedian. We don't talk about him too much no more. I shouldn't talk about him now, but fuck it. Bill Cosby. Yeah, he's my fraternity brother. It's fucked up. Once the bill came out, I don't understand why Bill had to do that. Like, oh, so bad. Because you know why? Like, yo, first of all, if you funny, you can get pussy. Like, you know what I mean? If you rich, you can get pussy. Like, if you famous, you for sure getting pussy. If you black, you for sure gonna get pussy. Like, how you gonna be raping all them chicks? Like, dog, that's bad. Like, now girls don't even want to drink after me and shit. I be trying, you know, I buy pizza for people. People now side out in the pizza and shit. Like, that's Bill Cosby frat brother. Like, I don't know. I got pictures all on the internet with Bill Cosby. Like, hey, we from the same neighborhood. He's from North Philly. I'm from North Philly. Like, so it's just like, damn, it's fucked up when your hero turns out to be a monster and shit. Like, fuck, like, damn. He the whole reason I wanted to go to school. Like, you know what I mean? You see the Bill Cosby show, and then the other one, The Different World. I wanted to fuck all them girls on The Different World. Like, but I went to college, and ladies and gentlemen, I did. Like, oh, it was awesome being the only Puerto Rican in the school. It's funny being a Puerto Rican. When you're Puerto Rican, they think you everything else but Puerto Rican. Like, especially here in Hawaii, they think I'm everything but. Here, they look at me, and the biggest feedback I got of what I look like is not Samoan, it's not Micronesian. Micronesians love me though. I like Micronesians. Aquaman, yeah, Aquaman. Yeah, it's crazy because I can't swim, and you're not gonna catch me in water. Like, I'm from the ghetto. There ain't no water in the ghetto. Like, I'm not swimming. Fuck that. He call me Sandman, Mountain Man. Like, I'll be in the water. I'm scared, terrified of the water. Terrified mostly of the sharks. There's sharks in that fucking water, like, and it's not like they on TV. When they on TV, when you see them, you could get some kind of warning. You see the little fin, at least, coming at you. At least you hear the music. You doo-dum, doo-dum. You don't hear that shit. That shit just comes at you, bites you, and just because it's curious. The fuck, we needed to kill all the fucking sharks. Like, I don't care. If we get all rid of the sharks, I'll be out there. Speaking of dangers in society, that's the big one, the COVID-19. Like, y'all go to the bathroom downstairs? Like, y'all see that thing that's going on in the sink? I think we got like the Heineken 19 going on downstairs. Like, that shit's gonna break out. It's like a demonic presence in the sink. Like, you know what I'm talking about? The darkness is like a pool of black goo. In the sink, I'm like, that's gonna be the next one right there. Shit. Oh, it's crazy with the COVID because they're giving out the vaccine and they're coming out with different vaccines. Like, ain't it fucked up? You take the wrong vaccine. Like, oh, like, and you get, I mean, you're like, oh, you took the Pfizer. No, the Johnson & Johnson. And then Johnson & Johnson just came out with one, like, and I don't know which one to pick. I don't know. Can we take them all? Because I'm scared if you take them all, it's going to turn you into a zombie. Like, I mean, then they just gave somebody a shot and he caught the COVID-19 again. So there's like a super variant. I'm like, kill that motherfucker right there. Like, don't let him go. Like, no. You go get the shot, they get the vaccine, and it's the mutant. Bye. Sorry. Like, I want to go dancing, y'all. Like, I'm tired of this fucking bullshit. Sometimes, I used to love going dancing, like, because when you dancing and you look like Aquaman, you know, Kenny knows, like, random chicks just come up and start kissing you and shit. I don't know what's this thing going on. And back then, the most thing I was worried about was gingivitis and shit. You know what I mean? Get some kind of mono maybe at the most. Now you get the vid and you're gonna die. You get the COVID if you just show your face in public. That's another one. I love when people just come in with this. And you like across the room like, yo, like it's nowhere close to be like. I had the mask on the entire, that's how bad the COVID is. Like I had the mask on the entire time and forgot about it. Like, forgot about it. What else? Oh, I wanted to talk about some sex too. I like talking about sex. I like talking about sex. I used to be a freak. Can't be a freak no more. Oh, these kids is into something completely different than I grew up. Like I'm old school. To me, being a freak, it was having sex with the lights on. You know what I mean? Especially when you old and you fucking out of shape chicks. You know what I mean? That's an adventure. You just seeing all kind of waves and flaps going on. And you know she gonna love the shit out you because you just giving it to her. You don't care. The more sexy girls, let me tell y'all right now, like if God comes in like 2-3 seconds, take that as a compliment. That means you sexy as shit. If we there forever just pounding it, we don't give a fuck. I'm thinking about football, like wrestling, like all kinds of shit, just pounding it, like bam, bam. She's in love with me. Just you can see it in her eyes. Like, oh my God, I never felt this before. Like that used to be freakish to me. That used to be like today. No, that's not enough. You gotta choke them. I don't know why you gotta choke them. I don't like to choke them. That's how the grasshopper died from kung fu, from choking himself. Like if you can't get nobody, they choke themselves. Like you know about the kung fu dude? Like what's it, David Carradine? Yeah, David Carradine. Like and not even David Carradine, fucking Robert Williams. They be jerking themselves off and choking themselves at the same time. Like again, you are rich and famous. You can get somebody to choke you. Why are you choking yourself? Because he went too far. He gone. He gone. They gone. The jerk off 19. I guess that's what you're gonna call that. Like, yeah. Now you gotta choke, and I'm like, I'm pretty strong, and sometimes I don't know my limits. So like, what if you choke them out too much, and like, they pass out, and like, you fuck around, kill somebody by mistake? Like, ain't that scary? But fuck that. Knowing me, I'm a fucking. I know CPR. I'll bring you the fuck back. I'll choke you out like you back. Staying alive, staying alive. You get their heart pumping back, wake up back up. And then she gonna look at you with this amazing, like, that was the best orgasm ever. I'm like, for real? Like, and now you gotta choke a chick out every time you have sex with her and bring her back to life. That's the new levels we at. It's gonna get there. Trust me, y'all. It's bad. All right. I got just a quick, I don't got no closeout joints, so just let y'all know, please have some fun out here, have some nights. So next minute, I'm reserved for any type of feedback. Woo! Gracias, gracias. No more politic jokes, y'all. Like.
I like your, I like all of your like high energy act outs.
That's because I take too much caffeine and shit.
I think maybe like it might benefit to start your set with one of them, because then it really paints a clear picture for the audience of like who you are, especially as you're narrating it too. You know, like as you're fucking the big girl and talking about it, commentating, or like you know you're just pounding the floor with the Staying Alive. Like I think that's a great way for the audience to instantly kind of get more of who you are at the top.
I try to slow down because I try not to sound like Star on stage. Once I see her, I was like, yo, do I sound like that? All right, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the feedback. I love y'all.
Anything?
And then,
Oh, there was a joke you did, and you referenced Brandy Morgan. Unless she's on a show with you, I wouldn't reference. Maybe like
she's the only transgender comedian in the world.
In the world.
in the world. But I mean, like, if you're gonna reference like a trans person, I would just go with like a famous one.
Gotcha. All right. Like, what's the girl name? Kim,
Caitlyn
Caitlyn
Jenner.
Jenner. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Got you. Thanks.
Or do whatever you want.
No, that's good. Like, I mean,
Kind of going off what Kim said with your energy being like, you take us up here and you keep us going, but like some peaks and valleys as far as like pauses would probably help with us latching on to what joke you're doing, if that makes sense. It kind of runs just a little bit together. Does that make sense?
Good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Otherwise, a little bit of
All right, y'all. Thanks. I will think about y'all comments every minute of the day.
I know I do. Okay, we're gonna keep the show moving right along. Please welcome a very good friend of mine to the stage, making his return to the King's Pizza stage after a lengthy hiatus. Give a warm round of applause to Brandon Caban.
You got another microphone to use? We're just talking about COVID spreaders, and then the guy who was in the same sorority as Bill Cosby was talking about his college fucks. And then he followed the guy who was making out with a random stranger in a park shirtless. Went home, had pity sex with his girlfriend, and went to work, and he was tongue kissing the mic. Yeah, it's good to be back. You know, I knew Kenny back when he was proper. It's nice to see him going through like his Miley Cyrus phase. I knew Kenny when he would button up his shirt. He was like, we would go out to parties, like, no, I don't drink. He'd have his can of juice. And now he's talking about drinking like 4 shots a night, just raw dogging girls in the park. You know, Kenny, like, just go all the way button all the way down, open that shit up, really lean into it. Cut your bangs, you'd be like Billy Ray Cyrus. Really go into it, get it? Yeah, so I've been gone for a while, I guess. With this pandemic, it's like the moment my anxiety has been waiting for. Because, you know, I've been doing a lot of meditative breathing, a lot of meditative walking, you know, mindful walking, and then my anxiety is just with the earphones in, listening to Eminem, like, dun, 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 yeah, come on, motherfucker, something's gonna happen one day. Oh shit, global pandemic, here we go. So now it's like, you know, random cough of mine. Random expulsion of air. Oh fuck, is it? But that's that. Wow, you are all coming down with me tonight. This is my third open mic ever. I am bringing you all down with me. Fuck, I am the captain now. You are coming down with me. Wow. You know how they say, like, misery loves company? You are going to be miserable up here with me. But it's okay, you know, I'm miserable. Like, I see someone else not laughing, they're miserable. Oh, this is the miserable party. Come on in. Look, you're miserable too. You walk, guy driving by the moped, like, hey, you're miserable? Come on in. Holy shit. We're all miserable together. Let's have a party with it. Whoa. The silence after a joke bombs. Oh my god. NASA could save so much money. Don't send a robot to Mars. Come study the suction of sound that leaves a room after someone like, I've been thinking about something all week. Whoosh! Nothing. Oh my god, this is great. Oh, I got all this written shit down here. You're just with me now.
Shit.
So I've been listening to a lot of hip hop lately during the pandemic. And someone I've been listening to, I'm gonna take the mask off, you know. Someone I've been listening to was I've been listening to a lot of DMX. I remember DMX, and if there's any gimmick that doesn't work for the genre that he's in, it's DMX. Because his act is like, he's this tough dude, and he's like, oh, you think this is a game? He's growling like, oh shit. He's growling and he's about to, oh, that is not working with the Rough Riders. Like, it's not a fucking game! That's like a dog when you go into your friend's house and hey, I know it's not a game. It's not a game. Come to me. I only can bag on DMX's growls. I can't really bag on his rapping. I can bag on. I have like a fearful anxiety dog, so sometimes he just pops off on me. It's not really like it's more of a that shit is scary when my dog growls. Like there's the instant primal fear that you remember from your ancestors when they're running in the room. It is scary because it's like sorry about that. See? See? That's a demonstration. So my advice to DMX would, like, if you're gonna do a comeback, DMX, we love you, we miss you, man. You know, reboots are a thing. We're all in this nostalgia phase. Just come back and you think this is a game? There's no fucking. That's how I know he's not playing. What else we got? Yeah, Tiger Woods is in the news again for getting in a car crash. You know what I don't like about that is that now everyone wants well wishes for Tiger Woods. Because I remember the first time he got in a car accident, people got mad at him because his wife cheated. He cheated on his wife. And she chased after him with like a club iron, and he got in a car accident, and it was like, oh, that's fucked up, cheating on your wife, blah, 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 blah. And it's kind of a little racist. Just because, like, you know, if Tiger was like an NFL player, NBA player, no one would give a shit, but he went into like the genteel world of golf, where they enunciate the H and the W words, like, way to go. Like because they accepted him, I'm working this out, live with me, because they were like accepted into that, they jumped on him. And now, like, I guess he did his dues, he went on the apology tour, he played on the fucking broken leg, and now everyone is on Tiger Woods' side. If I were Tiger Woods, I would tell everyone to kiss my ass with your well wishes. Really just lean into that heel angle, like a WWF wrestler, you know, like Tiger Woods at a golf charity or something after his recovery. He's like, hey Tiger, thus are with you. And he's like, look here, brother. If it wasn't for Tiger Woods, oh, you are fucking coming with me tonight. We'll table that one. We'll table that one. I'm not gonna lean into it right now. I bought a gym membership. Thank you. And it's very, very odd energy in a gym. It's very. They're getting like it's very homoerotic. Like dudes, there's these buff dudes. They're on the bench station. I'm watching them, and they're just talking about their workouts. They're getting very turned on by it. It's like, what do you start your workout with? But I was like, yeah, I started off and do a little exercise, like some jumps, some plyometrics. Like, ooh, shit. Yeah, you're pumping up your CNS right now, right? You're getting me ready to go big. Yeah, go big. Go after I do a CNS jump. I get ready for a big lift. You big lift? Oh shit, what's your big lift? It's a bench. Oh shit, yeah. So we're working on that. We're working on that. We're in a comedy store that's a hash pizza place. All right, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Huh. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll cut it today. I think that's all I prepared. Thank you very much for riding with me. It's been great. Oh, this is the feedback portion.
I think I really liked when you were like the NASA suction joke.
Yeah,
that was
great.
hilarious. You know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know that wasn't the plan. You riffed it really well though.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
that was
much.
I think
Very
that's it.
constructive. Thank
You can have that in the pocket for any time a joke bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great.
Thank you.
Oh,
You're welcome. Welcome. Thank you. They get better.
I like your commitment to the barking and being like a dog.
Oh, thank you very much.
On a similar note, I feel like the energy of some of the bits could use a little more build up.
Yeah.
Like a lot of your jokes work up to how you're so upset or frustrated at something, but it doesn't come across that way because you're such an even-keeled and like calm guy. But I think if you get more and more worked up, you know, then the payoff is whatever the end joke is, or the metaphor, or whatever it is.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I would keep working with the Tiger Woods joke. Because it's got some. I mean, I'm a fan of Tiger, and I was like ready for it, you know, or whatever. The punchline or whatever,
Right.
you know. So.
Yeah, I
Usually like
went down. All right, here's your host, Kenny Paco.
All right, excellent. Andy Kavan, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, guys. Keeping the show moving. Something else I thought to mention, as far as the feedback goes, you can even ask for like clarification, like, hey, I didn't really see where you were going with that. It wasn't really clear to me. Maybe elaborate on blah, 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 blah. With that said, we're going to keep it going. A very talented, very funny lady. Please welcome to the stage, Julia Ogilvy.
Yeah, Julia.
Thanks, Kenny. You're the best. All right. Hey, man, how's it going? You're like, you guys think you're like, no, you're not engaged. Hey, guys, yeah, so I'm Julia. I'm going to try some new shit. But, like, to, like, ease into that, I'm going to do jokes that I do way too much. So then I feel more comfortable, because this shit's scary. Okay, here we go. Not supposed to admit that, but I don't fucking care. Loneliness, Operation the Pandemic. Are you on the dating apps? Yeah, which one?
Bumble.
Yep, I was on that. I was on fucking all of them. And all dating apps are so fake, you know? I want to see true stuff on men's profiles, like their medications, and fucking fears, and how much I know you cried during the first 10 minutes of Pixar's Up. That didn't go that I had high hopes. We're off to a great start. And I'm trying not to have sex on the first date. Hey, man. Like I tend to do. But I'm so horny, I do have to cock block myself in advance. So I don't shave my legs. I wear high-waisted cotton underwear. And if he's really hot, to make sure I don't take off my clothes, I Sharpie "Will you marry me" on my belly. And if a guy I'm dating has a boner, I don't want it to go to waste. I look at it like a ripe avocado. I've got a short window of time to use it before it gets squishy. And who doesn't love guacamole? All over your face. No, it's good for your skin. I promise. It's good for your skin. Okay. Oh yeah. So I am super stoked. I actually did just get a boyfriend. So, thank oh my god, thank you so much. I'm officially off the market, even though I was already in the clearance bin. But it's weird having a boyfriend because I'm much more careful about what I say up here because I want him to think I'm a saint. I want him to think I have never given a guy a blowjob in a bubble bath in my life. I mean, he's not here right now, so yeah, I did, and I almost drowned. Like, choking on lavender bubbles while diving for a penis, not the way I want to be remembered, so don't tell him. And I have a dilemma because I'm supposed to be honest when I'm up here, but the problem is I'm happy. That's not fucking funny. No one wants to hear that shit. No one wants to hear a comedian be like, oh my god, when I wake up in the morning and I see my boyfriend's face, I think, oh, I am filled with joy. Like, that's not funny. I'm supposed to be like, oh my god, when I wake up in my boyfriend and I see my boyfriend's face, I think, oh, I hope you fucking die. But that's, we're happy right now, but hopefully things will get worse. Okay, let's do some new stuff. Okay. I'm just gonna straight up read this shit because I just wrote it. Okay, so I've been on a diet the past few weeks and this time it's for fucking me, okay? I used to go on diets to look more attractive for men till I realized my vagina works just as well no matter what weight I'm at. And guys love working vaginas. Like, mine still works when I'm curvier. You might just have to lift a few things, but who doesn't love a treasure hunt? I mean, the guy can pretend to be a pirate and be like, "Arr, I'm going to dive for the prize jewel." And the parrot on his shoulder will be like, "Rah, you might not make it out alive." Aye, but it'll be an orgasm for the ages. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I said orgasm because my pussy works.
Yeah.
Alright, this one I just wrote. So, once I was hired to record an audiobook for Audible.com, and it was a trashy romance novel. It was fucking awful. I was sitting around a sound booth at 9 a.m. I had to play the narrator and describe and play the two people having sex. And it was just awful. It was like, Robert gently caressed Natalia and whispered, "Your breasts are so gentle." "Why, thank you," Natalia replied. And that was the actual fucking dialogue. Like, the only words the author used to describe sex was gentle and gently. It was like, Natalia gently ran her finger up and down his gentle leg. Then the moment came where Robert gently parted her lips and gently entered her, and Natalia gently let out a gentle whisper of, "Ah." So I took off my headphones and said to the engineer, "I'm just gonna go get coffee and never come back." That's the new stuff. Okay. So I went to college for acting, and it's working out. My last job, I got paid in buffalo wings and a drink ticket, so my Oscar's right around the corner. And I did go to this little school called Juilliard. Don't fucking hate me. It was just a fluke. They were just short one character girl to play the best friend of the hot chick. And at Juilliard, you do a lot of animal mask work. Like, you put on the mask of a lion and, pretend to be a lion for, 3 fucking hours. Hey, man, how's it going? Grr, thanks. Oh, thanks for the love pat. Appreciate it. Pretending to be a lion for 3 hours. Like, grr, I'm in the jungle. Grr, I'm ferocious. 3 fucking hours. Then you get hired into the real world of acting, like on Law & Order SVU. And your one job for the day is to play waitress number 2. And your one line to Mariska Hargitay is, "Would you like the chicken or the fish?" And the director was like, "Okay, could you say it with a little more sadness, like your hopes and dreams are dead?" And I was like, "No problem." So I used my training, he called action, and I clawed him to death. Now, yeah, I got that tag is shitty, yeah? Okay, cool, I'll get rid of that. I got a light, so I think I'm POW, yeah?
You have 2.
Oh, sweet, okay, cool. Alright, so this just says white in Hawaii. That's what I am. This is true. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah. So even though I'm Howley, growing up here, I wasn't around a lot of white people. So when I moved to New York City at 18, I was in shock because I'd never seen so many people paler than me, and they were acting so white. Like, I saw these 2 dudes on the subway, these white dudes, and they had polo shirts on and loafers. And they were like, "Oh, did you notice, did you see the latest TED Talk on the benefits of, flaxseed milk and all this shit?" And I was like, where did you learn to talk like that? Hooked on douche bonics? Not so great, had higher hopes, but I've lived a good life. Okay, last one. So I grew up with depression. Yeah, sadness. And it was tough here in Hawaii because, you know, it's beautiful. So the vibe is like, oh, if you're sad, just look up at the sky. And that's why I loved being a New Yorker in my adult life, because there no one tries to cheer you up. Besides, if I did look up, a pigeon would just shit on my forehead. Alright, that's what I got. Thanks, guys. Do you have feedback? I'd love some feedback. Feedback.
Love the new shit.
Yeah.
Yay.
All that. And don't, I don't know, I feel like you shouldn't downgrade your Juilliard experience because that's fucking cool.
Thanks. It would be fair if people hated me, so that's why I'm trying to like play it down. Like, yeah, it's fucking whatever.
But you
know.
can't play it down because it's fucking awesome and you're talented and you deserve to go there and do that. So I think you
Thanks,
should
man.
own it more.
Okay, you don't think people would hate me?
Or lean more into it.
Or that.
You mean like be a douche?
Yeah. Whatever choice you made, just do more of that. I'm struggling to recall what it was.
Yeah, I went to fucking Juliet.
No, real. She's saying don't play your Juilliard experience. I'm saying or downplay it even harder and shit on Juilliard even more.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
tears.
Yeah, tears. So do one or the other stronger. Hit it harder.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit, please. Yeah.
I liked your new joke of diving in the bath for a dick. That was a good one.
Oh, fine. Okay.
You could. I think you could even make it. Yeah, that was great. I think you could even make it like dirtier in a weird way.
Should I be diving for a dick or diving for a penis?
Diving
You
for a
said penis, and that was
Penis.
beautiful.
And it got diving. The word diving got a response from multiple people. I feel like.
Okay, cool.
That's a good one.
I wrote. Don't apologize for your work. When you're
Don't
like.
apologize for my existence, but I bet Kenny, I'm so good at it. Okay, gotcha.
No, but when you're like, new joke.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that.
Oh.
Because you're trying to like set a lower expectation. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Trying to set the bar low. Anybody else?
I like the like dieting for your own reasons.
Yeah, that's
Yay! Okay, yay, I just read that. Yay, okay. Thanks, man. Cool, any more power?
Oh, thanks.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for the feedback.
Oh, yeah, talk to me.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're awesome. Never quit and go get started.
Oh.
Thanks, man. That just
Yeah.
fucking made my day.
Wow.
Thank you.
Woo!
Julia Ogilvy, ladies and gentlemen, very talented. She's only shitting on Juilliard because she knows I got rejected from there. It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, a very talented young man in the scene, on his way to becoming one of the greats. Please welcome Nico Butler.
What's up, everybody?
Yo.
You guys having a fun night so far?
Yeah.
Man, you don't have to lie. It's just me. But I went to Planned Parenthood today. Yeah, I had to go get that test, But as I was walking up, there was a group of people outside. I wasn't ready, to be honest with you. I wasn't ready. I was like, this isn't what I think it is. I really thought it was like, only the dumb states do that. And then I got closer, I was like, we are a dumb state, yup. And I looked at one of the signs, and this dude was holding a sign. He was like, pray the abortion away. And the lady next to him was holding the sign, pray the gay away. And they were just handing out pamphlets of fucking both of them, Guess which one I got? Pray the abortion away, son. That's what I'm talking about. This man looked at me, he was like, that man fucks. He got a bitch in there right now. But Olivia, you're like, oh, you look so withdrawn.
Olivia?
Who's Olivia?
Why'd I call you Olivia?
It's so interchangeable white.
Why'd I call you Olivia? Whatever.
It's all good. Yeah.
Whatever, man.
It's all good. Julia.
I know your name, Julia.
Oh, okay. I didn't. No, you just called me Olivia.
I wasn't looking at you. Usually, that's where Olivia sits. Whatever. Look, so, Julia, you know why? When I was sitting over there, you're like, I just seem so withdrawn.
didn't think you were withdrawing. You just
You're-
fucking hate me.
I love you. You're great.
Sorry.
See, I went to my doctor a few weeks ago, and he was like, "Oh, there's a lump in your shoulder." So yeah, he was like, "Hey, it could be, you know, you say you're sexually active, just wait a few weeks, get tested, come back."